All right, welcome everybody. Boy, do we have a show for you today. Well, do I have a show for you today? All right, let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Welcome to episode 4 of Song Reviews. And I got quite a surprise for you. Kylie Minogue, or Minogue, however you want to pronounce her last name. This is my favorite album, if anything. Haven't been keeping track of her lately, but during my college years, I would love to listen to mellow music while I studied hard to pass my college courses. I do have a bachelor's in business management, in case anybody is curious. Lots of hard work, 4 years straight, no breaks, no summer breaks, no nothing. A lot of hard work. Right after college, I dived pretty much straight into the Army after a few odd jobs. And that was, again, another 4.5 years straight. So a lot of stress for about a good decade of my life there. From grade school straight into college, straight into the Army pretty much. And then when I got out, I was like, I don't want to waste my life away. I didn't want to do 20 years in the military anyways. So music like this, about love, it stays in the back of your mind, at least in my mind. And I thought, she sang with such passion, that sensual romantic expression, such a beautiful feminine voice. So Fever is the name of this album. So many hits. This is the most songs that I'm going to review so far in this series. We have 8 songs that we're going to go over. I really hope you guys appreciate this. It took me a while to put this together. You're talking about slide by slide, everything, capturing the right images. Hope you guys appreciate it. This is all free content, obviously, but it does take my time as a content creator, editor, producer, director, everything. You're a one-man army, so give a shout out if you can. It's much appreciated. So, hope you enjoy this one. Let's get right into it. So, why is it that I like Kylie Minogue so much when it came to the album Fever? Because if you paid some attention to her voice, she has this range that was just lightning captured in a bottle. It's just like my book. It's lightning in a bottle. I don't think I could even do it again. The flow was just magical, from start to finish. And I think that's how Kylie felt about her song. She probably still feels the same way. It's just the way she delivered the lyrics and the creativity of the chorus and all the dancing involved. Those are just cherries on the cake. But it's her voice, her dedication and focus. Now, let's go ahead and go over the first song that I have here. One of her hits is Can't Get You Out of My Head. And that's the way love is. It's so sad to hear some couples out there talk about, well, I wouldn't like to spend the whole day with my partner. That's too much time. Then you're not in love. If you can't get your partner out of your head, you don't want to get him out of your head in the first place, but it's just a saying that you're obsessed with your partner. And in my book, there is a section out of the 120 plus topics called obsession. If you're not obsessed with your partner, you're not in love. You have to build up to that point, however. It doesn't happen at first sight. So let's go ahead and get into that song, Can't Get You Out of My Head. Alright, I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your lovin' is all I think about. That's love, baby. I love love so bad. I mean, it's just so much. I'm a romantic. I'm beyond romantic. I'm in the stars when it comes to love. I never get sick of talking about love. It's every single day. That's my passion. It's every day is a spiritual orgasm for me. You can quote me on that. By the way, Carlos Santana said that, so I can't really take the credit. He says playing the guitar is like a spiritual orgasm. I can't stop saying that myself. So, boy, it's more than I dare to think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Every night, every day, just to be there in your arms. Won't you stay? Won't you lay? Just to cuddle, right? Stay forever and ever and ever and ever. That's exactly how I ended the last stream. Can you look at your partner and say, I will love you forever? Every single day of forever. So powerful, so passionate. And you might think these are just some stupid lyrics. Everybody's heard this before. No. That's just like saying my life is the same as your life. No, it's not. Every single one of us has a different experience in this life. So when you learn how to see the beauty, life becomes so much more enjoyable. Despite the stresses and responsibilities that you may have offline, some of us have it easier than others. When you start to see life through the lenses of love, nothing can bring you down. Let's go ahead and proceed. There's a dark secret in me. Don't leave me left in your heart. Set me free. Feel the need in me. When she sings that part, feel the need in me, the music just, wow, it's so tuned in to the emotion. Set me free again. Stay forever and ever. So it's just, let's go over the meaning. I mean, you might say it's obvious, but we always comb through the meanings in this series. We want to be exactly sure that we don't miss anything, even though it might seem obvious. That's why I do this. So, the song Can't Get You Out of My Head is about being infatuated or obsessively in love. See? That's it right there, baby. Obsessively in love with someone and not being able to get them out of your mind. Each and every single day, forever and ever, right? The singer's trying to move on from the person, but their love from them keeps coming back in different ways. See, this is an example of somebody who made a mistake. See, this is a great example. I did not know this. That's why I'm doing this. I never really dived into the real meaning behind songs. I just took the positive out of it. But it looks like this is an actual bad light, because trying to move on from a person, maybe perhaps they became abusive or it didn't work out. That's understandable, but you're going to need time to get over it. So they express their need for the person to stay in their life, as the lyrics plead, won't you stay, won't you lay, stay forever. Despite the confusion that love can bring, the song ultimately expresses an overwhelming desire to be with them. So, you don't have to take this negatively. I mean, I don't take the song negatively. I take it in a way that I can't get my partner out of my head. My soulmate out of my mind. It's an every single day thing. So despite the context of this song, a past love, if that is the case, you do need time to get over them if you have to move on, if you're forced to move on. And that's just that. So next song is Come Into My World. Very nice song here. And we'll find out why. Just get a little cool glimpse of a different photo here. Okay. Alright, so come into my world. Won't you lift me up high upon your love. See, songs are poems, people. That's why I fall in love with songs, certain songs. It's like they're telling you it's poetry. And it's just really pleasant to the ears, to the senses, to the brain, to the mind, right? And then it touches your heart sometimes. Could even make you cry out of tears of joy and happiness just to feel that emotion. And if you can't be touched by music, I think something's wrong with you. The singing, the sound of somebody singing their voice. Not everybody's songs, not everybody's voices. But just I try to identify with some type of voice, even if it's nobody famous. You should be able to feel something really pleasant from music itself, even if there's no singing. Even if there's no singing. Like, for example, I love techno. I love dream techno. I love house techno. I love, my favorite is psychedelic trance techno. So there's no singing in there. The house techno has some singing, but regardless, singing or not singing, find something that touches your heart. So let's see what we got here. Take these arms that were, oh, I love the way she delivers this. This is so poetic. She's saying, take these arms that were made for loving and this heart that will beat for two. I mean, that right there is so romantic, right? This heart that will beat for two. And I've been such a long time waiting for someone I could call my own. I've been chasing the life I'm dreaming. Now I'm home. See, that's where home is, where love is. I need your love like night needs morning. Exactly. Sun and the moon. They never stop. That's perfection in the sky. All of you people out there, especially the losers who don't believe in perfection, that it exists, take a look up in the sky and tell the sun and the moon that they're not perfect. When they're there every single morning, day and night, they're always circling. They're always circling. They will be there. You can expect that. That is perfection. And when you can look someone in the eyes and say, I will love you forever, and you really mean it, and you do it, it doesn't matter if you're famous or not. That's perfection. So won't you come into my world? Take these lips that were made for kissing. Oh, man. It's just so beautifully delivered. And this heart that will see you through, and these hands that were made to touch and feel you. So beautifully written. So, and even if Kylie didn't write these songs, it doesn't matter. It's the way she sings it, so it is her song in a way. Maybe not as far as copyrights if it's not written by her, but well, she sang it, and that's what counts here, is the passion, the delivery. You can go buy a diamond ring, but it's not about the diamond ring. It's about your intentions to put it on the one you love. It doesn't have to be a diamond ring. What if it's just some casual gift? That's the beauty of it all. It's the experience. It's the emotion that it evokes. So let's proceed here. So free your love, hear me calling. This is where the song gets a little bit more alegre. Oh baby, come into my world. I need your love like now. Okay, so repeated. Let's be sure that we understand the meaning behind this song, because she's asking you to come into her world. A heartfelt plea for love and connection. Express a deep longing for companionship and finding someone who can finally fulfill that need. That's what love is about. It's more than just companionship. The song expresses themes of vulnerability, intimacy, and the desire to have someone truly understand and love you. See, that's that word, truly. True love. It's not just love, people. When you say true love, you're on a whole nother level. And it's unfortunate that a lot of people, I'd say most people, don't have no idea what that level feels like. Anybody who lives like an angry, bitter life, they have no idea the power of love. They have no idea what that tastes like, what that feels like. They're just living in the negative. Losers. In the chorus, the repeated phrase, come into my world, represents the singer's invitation to the listener to enter into her world and bring her the love she craves. It's okay to crave love, people. Everybody has their own desires. There's nothing wrong with that. With extreme religious extremists, they're like, oh, these carnal desires are sins, and oh my goodness, please shut up. Carnal desires. You are a product of sex itself. How dare you call that which gave you life a taboo of some sort? A sin of some sort. You are absolutely ridiculous for being a religious extremist, ignorant person, if you believe that. Sex is everything. It's like 75% of the equation, as I said the other day. I mean, we are literally products of sex. Get over it. Grow up. Mature yourself, please. So won't you lift me up, high upon your love? The imagery of being lifted up by love reveals a desire for emotional support and hope for transcendence through a deep connection with another person. This is very beautifully written. So The first verse sets a stage, a singer's yearning, and describes longing for love and her readiness to dedicate herself to someone else. That's a word, dedication. Dedication. The lines take these arms that were made for loving and this heart that will beat for two. A deep yearning to give love and receive in return. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Because some other people were talking about that the other day, if you give a gift, you shouldn't expect something in return. No, you should. You should expect gratitude, which is thankfulness, appreciation, and love in return. If you don't expect love in return, then what's the point of a relationship, right? It's not about satisfaction. It's about meaning and purpose. If you're with somebody who doesn't reciprocate, they don't love you. End of story. It's not about materialistic items. It's about the feeling, the connection. All right. So the imagery of taking someone's eyes to watch over them symbolizes a protective and caring nature, furthering highlighting the singer's desire to nurture and to be nurtured in a relationship. Oh, I love the way this is written. It is give and take, give and receive. That's what love is all about. Beautifully written right here. So this part is a little longer. Same song. All right, let's take a look at it. All right. Expands the singer's longing, comparing her need for love to the necessity of night needing morning. Love is an essential part of life, and that without it, there is a sense of incompleteness and darkness. Absolutely. Notice how people online and offline who behave, they're always angry, they're always upset, or they're depressed. All these negative emotions and feelings. There's a difference. They don't have enough love in their life. They're suffering. They're dying. Their whole soul is dying. Their life force. So if you can help them out, help them out. But if you can't, just leave them to their own demise. Nobody can help them. So that's what they mean here. Incompleteness and darkness. There's so many people who are just Tasmanian devils spinning around in circles and, obsessed with just negativity. And they will end up destroying themselves one way or another. The intensity of the singer's emotions is emphasized in the repetition of the phrase, I need your love. All right, let's see. Take these lips that were made for kissing and this heart that will see you through. And these hands that were made to touch and feel you. Longing for physical closeness and deep emotional connection that comes with it. Desire to experience the full spectrum of love. Emotional and physical manifestations. Let's see. Let's keep going on here. This repetition reinforces the importance and urgency of finding love in the singer's life. Overall, heartfelt song that explores the universal longing for love and connection. It beautifully captures that's what I found in this song. It beautifully captures the yearning to find someone who can fill the emptiness within and bring a sense of completion and fulfillment. Yeah, to just fill your heart with love. So let's see here. Create a powerful and relatable anthem for anyone who has ever longed for love's transformative power. That's a beautiful, wow, transformative. So beautifully put. Oh, I love that. All right, here comes my favorite song from Kylie Minogue. Fragile. Oh my goodness. Fragile is just such a beautiful song. I mean, it's just the music and the way she delivers it once again. My absolute favorite. Such a smooth track with the dreamlike ambience. The ambience it's mellow, it's magical, the way it flows, and it's very beautifully said. Innocent, that's my way. Don't know where I am. Catch my breath. Can't think straight. Gotta make a plan. But I get butterflies, water in my eyes. 'Cause I'm fragile when I hear your name. Fragile when you call. This could be the nearest thing to love. And I'm fragile when I hear you speak. Fragile, feeling small. This could be the closest thing to love. Shake and sweat, wipe my brow. Scared of what's to come. Lie awake, toss and turn. Am I the only one? And this could be the nearest thing to love. Okay, so she repeats it, the chorus. Let's go into the meaning. You know, love is like that. Love is like a twig that slowly grows into a budding tree, and then you finally see the tree, but it hasn't given you the fruit of life. You know, the fruits of life. You know, the fruits of its labor, until you finally reach that soulmate status where this huge tree, immovable, unstoppable, so giving and so abundant. You know, it's always positive, something to offer every single day. It's so beautiful, but you have to create that together as a couple. You don't just find somebody and wow, you guys got a big tree. You guys got to garden it all from the very start when it's a little seedling, a little seed in the ground. Every day, nurture, protect, and care for it. And that's why most people fail, because they rush it. They don't understand how love really works. You know, if they grab a copy of my book or watch my movie, it's a 1-hour movie. That's a start. But if it's not me, at least try to find help with somebody else. But they won't. They just say, well, here I am. I'm going to live life. And they just try to wing it. But, you know, they're missing that wisdom. They don't ever develop wisdom. So they just treat life really harshly. Life is this, and then you die. Wow, man. You missed the whole meaning. So the song Fragile explores the vulnerability and emotional impact of love. Overall theme centers around the artist's let's see here. Fragile state when it comes to their feelings for someone. Describes feeling uncertain and disoriented, not knowing where she stands. Mentions need to catch her breath and make a plan, indicating a sense of being overwhelmed by her emotions. Capture the initial stages of falling in love where everything feels uncertain and fragile. Right, absolutely. Nothing is certain in the beginning stages of love. That certainty will come later if you're dedicated. But, like anything, without enough dedication, it's not going to work. You won't see the signs of progress. But I get butterflies, water in my eyes reveals the physical and emotional reactions that the artist experiences when thinking about the person she's falling for. This suggests a mix of excitement, nervousness, and vulnerability. It's natural. You know, fragile connections until you can solidify and protect later and be more assertive and sure about your relationship. Dove's, let's see, depth. She admits that hearing the person's name or simply speaking of them makes her feel fragile and small. This alludes to the power they hold over emotions. Let's see. Additionally, she contemplates that this could be the closest thing to love she has experienced. Right. That's what we all want. That's what every human being needs. All right. Let's see. What else do we got here? Intense emotions. We got that. Her emotions are so intense they could cause her to break apart. Overall, fragile vulnerability that love can bring. The song captures the initial state. Okay, we got that. So it's a really beautiful song. Very simple. Very simple meaning, too. I like that. You know, keep it simple, right? All right, so In Your Eyes is the next song that I really like in the Fever album. It's just another gem. Let's go ahead and take a look at what In Your Eyes is all about. What on earth am I meant to do? In this crowded place, there is only you. Was gonna leave, now I have to stay. You have taken my breath away. In the world, is the world still spinning around? I don't feel like coming down. It's in your eyes. I can tell what you're thinking. My heart is sinking too. It's no surprise. I've been watching you lately. I want to make it with you. Oh yeah, this is like it's like a dance like feeling. Like this song is really, it's a great song to dance to. Destiny has a funny way when it comes and takes all your cares away. I can't think of a single thing other than what a beautiful state I'm in. Love is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Is the world still spinning around? Alright. I can tell what you're thinking. My heart is sinking too. And yeah, repeat, repeat. Just like any song. Almost. So let's go ahead and take a look into the meaning of In Your Eyes. Explores the intense emotions and desires that arise from a deep connection with someone. Situation where the narrator finds themselves in a crowded place. That's interesting. But their attention is solely focused on one individual. The person who has taken their breath away. Absolutely. You know, this reminds me of the El Mariachi trilogy that I just recently reviewed. One of the scenes in that movie is the bartender asks in Desperado, "Did you see his face?" And the guy responds, "No, but I saw his eyes." So the eyes are really powerful. A lot of people say they're the gateway to the soul. So, yeah, really nicely put in this song too. What on earth am I meant to do reflects the confusion and uncertainty that the narrator feels in this overwhelming situation. Originally planning to leave, but now they feel compelled to stay. You know, that's interesting, compelled to stay. That reminds me of the movie The Matrix, Part 2, where Agent Smith, he comes in and he says, "But I felt compelled to stay, compelled to disobey." You know, it's that feeling, and this emotion is so powerful. This energy and motion that produces feeling, it's so powerful. So now they feel compelled to stay due to the strong attraction they have towards this person. And let's see if we're missing anything. Connection with the person that they're captivated by. There you go. That word captivation is so beautiful. If you're not captivated by your partner, meaning that they have you like just in a cage, you have to feel owned by your partner, like you belong to them, like even property or slave like. You know, it's such a, because you're in their servitude forever. You know, you want to be, you know, that I love Britney Spears, for example, when she sings "I'm a slave for you." So stay tuned, she might pop up next in the next episode. I love that song, "I'm a Slave for You," because people think slavery is a bad thing, not when it's in a good light. You want to be your partner's servant, and you dream that they'll be yours. You see how beautiful that is, people? And slavery is nothing bad when you talk about it in this light. It's servitude that counts. The good version. There's always a good and bad version of everything. Where there's love, there could be evil trying to tear it down. Where there's weapons for self-defense, there's always going to be weapons used in a bad way for drugs and violence, you know, senseless violence and killing. So let's see, their heart is sinking, implying a deep emotional impact from this attraction. Okay, let's finish off In Your Eyes. O is the world still spinning around. Narrator's sense of being swept away by the intensity of their feelings. They feel detached from the rest of the world, as if everything else has become insignificant compared to this meaningful that's love. That's precisely what love is. I mean, no offense, but my soulmate offline, she's everything to me. That doesn't mean you guys are nothing to me. No, because I want to spread the love, my joy. I want to spread the feeling of my joy with the world and say, you can feel this way too, if you just try. So join me in this army of true love that we're creating. So once it gains enough momentum, I want to hear your success stories. That's what I created a book and movie for, so you can use it to your own benefit forever. It's a one-time purchase, and that lasts a lifetime if you follow it. And then you'll have your own success story to share. You will be running to this channel to want to express yourself, and I will give you that opportunity. I'll give you an interview, if you want. All right, so let us continue here. I'm all about wanting to hear people's success stories. That's what I did all this for. That's what I continue to do this for. They don't want the intensity of their emotions to subside. Want to make it with you emphasizes the narrator's desire to not only have a connection with this person, but to take it further and build something deeper. That's what love is all about. In Your Eyes explores the theme of a powerful attraction, the overwhelming emotions that come with it, and the desire to pursue a meaningful relationship. The lyrics capture the intensity, euphoria, and fixation that accompany falling in love or developing a deep connection with someone. Very beautifully said. Wow. All right, so Love Affair is another sweet song here that I want to go over. So just go ahead and dive into it. Alright, so what's Love Affair about? Here in the moment I belong in a waking dream. The night is young, but isn't long, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's beautiful, the thought of what might be. Close your eyes so you can see. Oh, yes, the love affair. Now I remember. I am only here for a little while. Would you like to take me out tonight? Maybe we could talk for a little while, baby. Oh, yes. This has a really nice beat to it. It's dun 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 dun. Very nice beat. So catchy. Now, this is a playful song. You're talking about a love affair. That's why in my book I write anybody from one night stands or basic relationship or wants to find someone, you're already in a relationship. My book is for everybody. Even if all you had as far as love is concerned is, I don't know, a one night stand. That's enough for you to have a little bit of experience to understand my book. So we'll take it from there. So let's make a champion out of you. Let's see here. Yeah, see, so this implies like a time sensitive event here. You know, hey, take it or leave it. You know, this might not last long, better take it or leave it. Now we've only just begun, running out of time. There it is. I don't want to think about the sun. No, not tonight. Oh, it's wonderful you being here with me. Close your eyes so you can see. Exactly. Oh my goodness, such a beautiful line there. Close your eyes so you can see. You know, because the eyes can only tell you so much. When you close them, now you're forced to feel. So closing your eyes can force you to feel, you know, a certain emotion. I am only here for a little while. Let's see. Don't hold back. It's time for a love affair. Take my hand. Lead me to anywhere. Maybe there's something in the air, baby. Together here, together now. In the moment that we met, remember here, remember now. It's too easy to forget. And there we go. Repeating the chorus there. Let's go ahead into the meaning of love affair. Alright, so love affair explores the fleeting nature of romantic encounter and the desire to fully embrace the present moment. Exactly. Depict a sense of urgency and a willingness to indulge in temporary love affair with someone. It still counts. If you have a one night stand, they could end up being your soulmate in the future. You know, you guys got to understand that. Just because you have one brief encounter, you never know. Maybe that's the one for you. Maybe you might want to go back. In the first verse, singer blowing the present moment, describing in its waking dream. The night is described as young but short-lived, emphasizing the need to make the most of the time they have together. Alright, let's keep going here. The invitation to close their eyes in order to truly see implies a desire to escape reality and fully immerse themselves in the experience. There you go. A lot of people live passive lives. They're not really in the moment. They're thinking about the future, or they're worrying about what just happened or what might happen. You need to live in the present. That's why it's called the present. It's a gift. The gift of life is now. The future is now. So stop worrying and stop. Eliminate all forms of negativity, man. this line, because there's always a way forward, there's always a solution. Metaphor for the power of imagination and ability to visualize in a different reality. Yeah. They are not on there. They are only there for a short time and proposes going out for the night, engaging in conversation, desire for both physical and emotional intimacy, where talking and getting to know each other are just as important as any other aspect of their relationship. All right? Wow, there's a lot more to this, I guess. Urgency intensifies. Their time is running out. Not wanting to think about the sun implies a reluctance to acknowledge the dawn of a new day. Right. The end of their time together. You know what? It doesn't matter. Take the next day too. I mean, life is what you make it. It doesn't have to be one day and then it's all over, like Valentine's Day. That should be every single day of your life. If you have somebody to love, if you have the opportunity to love somebody that much. But nope, most people, just passive people. All right. The bridge reflects present moment, importance of cherishing it. Yeah, cherish every single moment as if it were your last. The need to remember and appreciate the experience they shared before it becomes too easy to forget. Yep, creating memories, that's what it's about. The notion of seizing the moment and embracing temporary connections, disregarding the potential consequences or long-term commitments. The idea that sometimes a brief encounter can be meaningful and fulfilling in its own right. The symbolism, night, dreams, and in the air. Freedom, mystery, and the potential for something extraordinary. Evoke a sense of spontaneity and excitement in the context of love, a love affair being portrayed. So to summarize, thrill and transience of a brief romantic encounter, emphasizing the importance of fully living in the moment and appreciating the connections we make, even if they are temporary. It encourages listeners to embrace the possibilities and experiences that come their way regardless of how long they may last. So very beautifully put. I really like that summary, which is why I choose that website to summarize it for me. And that way I learn something in case I miss something. Love at first sight. Now, if anybody's read my book, I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe attraction at first sight. But I understand what's being implied. Just like one cannot have unconditional love. I understand what people mean. However, it's totally false. Love is 100% conditional. 100%. Just like a tree that is going to grow in the wild. Upon the conditions that it has enough water, sunlight, nutrients from the ground, that it spreads its roots in. It's a lot of conditions that need to be met. No animal comes over and just eats the plant or deroots the plant, uprooting it. You know, it's in danger. Conditions of safety and nurturing must be met. Otherwise, that tree's not going to grow. Love is the same way. It's the same exact way. But let's go ahead and proceed because, you know, not to be critical of it. I understand what people are trying to say, but they don't exactly know what they're saying. So, thought that I was going crazy, just having one of those days. Yeah, didn't know what to do. Then there was you. Everything went from wrong to right. I love the flow of this song. And that's exactly what love is. Everything goes from wrong to right when you finally meet that person that just fulfills your heart. And the stars came out to fill up the sky. You start to see life in a whole new, perspective when you finally fall in love. The music you were playing really blew my mind. It was love at first sight. 'Cause baby, when I heard you, for the first time I knew we were meant to be as one. I love that line right there. That's what love is all about. Two becoming one. And if you watch my movie, I specifically have the last video becoming one. So, a little spoiler there. I mean, I actually mentioned in my movie trailer. But becoming one is what love is all about. That's the ultimate goal, is to become one. If you don't understand what that means, you don't know what love feels like yet. So allow somebody to teach you. If your parents didn't teach you, if you didn't find the answers yourself, that's what life coaches are for, to fill the gaps, any questions you might have. All the other negative and skeptic and sarcastic individual losers, I mean, we're not interested in that. We're interested in the people who are actually serious about the topic of love. So let's proceed here. It was love at first sight. I was tired of running out of luck, thinking about giving up. Yeah, a lot of people, they give up in this world. They claim that love doesn't exist just because you chose to give up. You're wrong. Love does exist, and if you were to just stop giving up on yourself, you can actually find it for once. But it's what you make. You get what you put in. That's your fault if you give up. Didn't know what to do. Then there was you. Everything went from wrong to right. Okay. Let's go ahead and proceed. Okay. So, repetitious. We got it. What's this whole song mean? Other than the obvious. Overwhelming experience of falling in love instantly upon meeting someone. Now, you see, that's where I disagree. Can't agree 100% with some things. The lyrics convey a sense of confusion and frustration before encountering this person. Going crazy and didn't know what to do. Yeah, the stars feel... It's a nice song, though. I like it. Playing highlight the magical and captivating nature of this newfound connection. It's the connection. It's not love. It's a physical attraction, so that's a connection. And then if you spoke to the person, then you have a mental connection because of the words they said, and maybe emotional connection because of the stories they're telling you or how they're feeling in the moment. You guys share a moment together. But it's not love. You know, you have to learn to care for somebody first, and then it becomes love. Caring is like you're babysitting somebody, but they're not your child. You can't really say, I love this kid that I'm taking care of. No, you enjoy the experience of caring for them, but they're not your child. You see the difference? The difference between caring and loving. Hope you guys got that. It's very important to understand. Just like the word intelligence and being smart. You can be smart, you can have multiple PhDs, but you might not even be the slightest intelligence because you can't see through things that you should be able to see through. Intelligence is wisdom. Without intelligence, you will never be wise in this world, and you'll never reach that sixth sense, which is called intuition. Intuition is our sixth sense. And believe me, I got a ton of it, so if you're interested, just ask me anything. Anything. Test me. That's what intuition is all about. You know thyself, and you know what you know you know. It's being assertive in this life. You're not doubting yourself at all. Very few people have that. Sad to say. It's not narcissistic, it's the truth. I meet a lot of people who think they're so smart. Yeah, you might be smart, but you're not intelligent. I can tell you that much. And then they're like, what? Exactly. My point exactly. So let's continue on here. So disagreeing with the whole love at first sight, it's just an attraction at first sight. I'm going to give it that. They immediately realized that they were meant to be together. Meant to be as one emphasizes the synchronicity, thank you, I love that word, and harmony of their connection. That's what relationships are all about, the synchronicity of so many different aspects of your lives, from what you choose to believe in, how you think, how you feel, the pattern of, it's your circadian rhythm. It's how you are on a daily basis. You guys, synchronization is everything. When you look at a clock, you have an hour hand, you have a minute hand, you have a second hand. So a watch has a minute, hour, and second hand. If one of those were to fall out of sync, you have what's called the wrong time, because it's not even perfection to the second. A clock is perfection. It's a perfect measurement of seconds counted. It doesn't matter when you start. It's the act of counting that represents a perfection in that invention. So love is the same way, but it's not that simple as time, where you have just a minute hand, an hour hand, and a second hand. Love has all kinds of, it's inside the watch, all those turning cogwheels. Every single wheel has, that's why the people who repair watches and create watches, they have to use the monocle, that microscope little lens that they look into, because the parts are so fragile. That's love. All those little working pieces behind that, plate that you call behind that plate that you call a watch, behind the grandfather clock or whatever, it's the working cogwheels. That's what love is, and it has to be perfectly synchronized. It's so beautiful. I'll describe it to you guys in a video soon. Anyways, so I have to disagree with this whole explanation here. Let's move on. About love at first sight. I mean, I just love the music, but it's attraction at first sight. Let's see here. The stars filling up in the sky, mind-blowing music signify the enchantment and overwhelming emotions experienced in this love at first sight moment. Overall, incredible power of love and the profound impact it can have when two souls connect instantly. No, they don't connect instantly. Well, I didn't think I was going to disagree with anything in this whole episode, but no, souls do not connect instantly, people. Sorry. Soul connection is, I would know because I have my own soulmate, okay? She feels the same way. You don't connect, so that's the ultimate connection, meaning the last to be connected. So think of it this way. Your eyes, attraction. Your mind, conversation, memories, experiences. And your heart, now you're starting to really care about this person. You want to fall in love, and when you finally fall in love, now you're going into the soul. Capiche? Understand? It captures the exhilaration and certainty of falling in love at first sight and suggests that some connections are destined to be. Nice. Yeah, I do like that destiny part. Because I believe in destiny. Destiny is real. For those who don't believe in destiny, I really feel sorry for you because you're missing the signs that life is giving you. It's nothing spiritual. It's nothing religious. There are natural signs that life gives you. You're just not paying attention. That's the sad part. And that's the mystery of life right there. We have no idea what this thing is. I just call it life. And it's a mystery. I respect the unknown. And that's knowing the unknown. Alright, so let's proceed here. So More is the next song, and this is a very sensual and sexual aura, if you will. She's really romantic in this one. The way she sings it, similar to the Beatles when they sing Girl, and then they're like, they breathe in, they're trying to make it more sensual. Well, Kylie sings it in a similar way. It's not the same song, obviously, but a little bit of moaning, which is really nice. So give it up, give it up. I just can't get enough. More. Here am I with my desire. Feel it burning just for you. This love divine is taking me to somewhere new. Just slide, get your body down, down, down. You know what's going on here. And glide, I gotta feel you all around. Swirly, swirly time. Boy, you got me wanting more. Give it all up, babe. So this is having fun with, feminine sexuality and sensuality. There is a difference. Here am I, deep desire. I got a little spot for you. Make me sigh with sheer delight as, baby, you caress and soothe. Yeah. Sex is almost everything. I'll tell you, man. Without it, what's the point? Companionship? Might as well call it a friendship. It's not a real relationship. So let's see here. What else do we got here with this? More. That one's pure repetition. So she's. You can't blame her. Just have fun with it, Kylie. Why not? Boy, you got me wanting more. Oh my goodness, give it up. I just can't get enough. It reminds me of Michael Jackson when he's singing Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. So Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is, I don't know if somebody else sang that too, but some songs you gotta make it sexual. So let's see what the meaning is here. Let's see if I'm correct. Catchy pop track that centers around the theme and desire of craving for love and affection, intense longing and passion, romantic partner, burning desire and how it takes her to new emotional heights, physical connection, inviting the partner to slide and glide with her, intensifying into the, yeah, intimacy. Exactly, that's the proper word for it professionally. Desire for more love, more, hunger for deeper emotional and physical connection, which is extremely important. If you can't get down and dirty, you got problems. Special place reserved for a partner in our heart. Joy and delight in their touch and affection. Intimate satisfaction she experiences with them. Inability to get enough of their love, obviously. Greater intensity and fulfillment in the relationship. Overwhelming desire for love. And the elation and fulfillment that come with deep emotional and physical connection. Okay, so we got it. Okay, not missing anything here. All right, so Your Love. This is the last song that we're going to go over. I love it if women were to dress like this. Of course, you got to work out really good and keep check your nutrition. But I'd love it if more women were to dress... if more women were to dress like this, because I strongly believe if more women dress like this, then we would have a more civilized world, because we would have more expression of people's feelings, hopefully positive. It's okay for the gothic, people who want to dress all in black too. I mean, hey, you're still expressing yourself. As long as you don't hurt others. I like the artistry, if you will. Fashion. I like women's fashion and men's fashion, but I enjoy women's fashion more because it's far more creative, far more colorful, and the challenge is far more challenging, because you have to have a proper balance and style whenever you tailor and craft all these outfits. Love this photo here. Absolutely love it. And my favorite color is just crimson red. So this is not crimson red. It's more like a bright lipstick red, but love the passion of red. It's my favorite color. So let's see what we got here in this song, Your Love. Open your eyes to the skies up above. Now is the time to express my love. Want you to hear my confession. Oh, you're my obsession. Yeah, there you go. If you're not obsessed with your partner, you're not in love yet. Do what you will do, but I can't help the way I feel for you. Your love's got me going around and around, just like she mentioned spinning around earlier. And it's taking me over. Your love's got me tumbling upside down. Yeah, it's like a theme park ride, right? That's what your partner should be for you, like this exciting adventure. Open your eyes to the skies. Okay, so I wonder if this day will be the one. Want you to hear my confession. Okay. And there you go. It's taken everything I have to get here. You crush my heart at any... You can crush my heart at any moment. I think somebody messed up on this lyrics. But I thought it best you know that. Your love's got me going. Okay. So, yeah. Might as well go look at the meaning of the song, because the lyrics don't offer too much. Your Love is a song that expresses deep infatuation and desire for someone. That's similar to what we've heard before. Emotions, how it consumes their thoughts. Let's see. Open their eyes and recognize a strong connection between them. Express my love. Open community. Okay. There we go. Having an obsession with this person and acknowledges their inability to control their feelings. The chorus reinforces the intensity of this love, describing how it makes the singer feel. And it takes me over. Overwhelming emotions. So, okay. You guys get what Kylie Minogue is all about here. And that's it. So, not bad. We made it in just under an hour here. I'm going to take a look at the chat to see if there's any intelligence out there. Any intelligent questions or showing some love? Hopefully some people show some love out there. Let's see. Just a second. Okay, what do we got here? West Side Accountability. Well, hi to you. Oh boy. She's busy reading my book, so I can forgive her for just saying hi. No, I'm just kidding. No, thank you so much for buying my book, West Side Accountability. Best wishes to you. You're one of the intelligent ones because you took the leap of faith. Now you're going to know what I'm all about. It's all right there. Got my book right by my side, by the way. So every time I pick it up, you can't really put it down. So, and also the movie, if you guys are ever interested in the movie, it is a 1 hour total movie, but it's broken down into 10 mini movies. So you don't have to rush through the thing. You have a whole week to watch it. So, yeah, that's about all I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is the biggest one yet in this series for song reviews because of 8 songs. My goodness. Gotta appreciate that. So hopefully you enjoyed this. And have a good one. The weekend is here. Definitely going to have something fun and exciting for tomorrow because we got to like to keep it balanced. This one is kind of fun, song reviews, but I have to keep them up, keep them going up and up until we reach 10 per series, 10 episodes of each series. So, till next time, thank you so much for watching.